everybody, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So if you've been enjoying all the contents that I've been putting out, I recommend subscribing to the channel. So today let's talk a little bit about the staggered throwing stance. The staggered throw. So when you're throwing the disc, you either come in straight here, straight, or you'll notice that people have a staggered, just like this. The reason you don't want to walk in straight, there's kind of like two reasons. One, it's harder to keep your balance because you're on a straight line. A lot of times when you throw, your head's on top, and so that could put weight on the front, or you'll hit your heel as you stride out. Because it's a straight line, you'll hit your heel first on the step out, and then if you hit the heel first, it can actually jar you and you'll fall over to the right on the throw. So with a complete straight walk in, it's just harder to get power on your shot also. As you come in and you stride straight this way, it's just harder to push into the throw. So when you're doing this, when you step out, so like when you come in and you do a stagger, the benefits are, one, you'll have better balance as you step out because the back leg's back, head's on top. As you stride out, it's going to give you better balance because your leg's behind, head's on top, so you're going to have better balance with this leg behind. The other thing that you're going to notice when you step into that front leg to brace it, it's going to be more secure. So like if you're here and you're coming in, and now I'm going to step out on an angle, but when I step out, because I'm driving this way, because I'm coming off of this leg and I'm pushing forward to this leg, I'm on an angle, coming from back here to up here. So you're going to notice that when you're going to have more power on the transition because the leg's in front of you. So it's like this. So when I come in, this leg's behind, but now I'm going to push this way off that back leg. So I'm going to have more drive pushing into this leg because it's stepping out in front. I can't drive as hard if I step out straight this way, because you can see the difference. If I stride straight, my foot is pushing from here to drive straight, right? I'm here, I step out, so the inside of my foot is driving me in to the front. Well, driving off this whole inside of your foot, if you try it, just stand here like this and then push off this leg into a straight, you're going to notice that you don't push as hard. It's not going to give you as much because pushing off that whole foot isn't very good. It's not as much power. But you'll notice if you come in, now you step on an angle here, so I'm staggered, but my power to push forward, you can see I'm on my toe. See the difference? When I step out, the power is coming from my toe here because I'm pushing across this way. So you can see my back foot, the heel is off the ground, and I'm driving this way, see? So I can push harder off my balls of my feet and my heel off the ground. And now I'm gonna come into my throw harder because I'm pushing, like I said, this way. So that's the other benefit of stepping out on an angle. You're gonna step in harder, faster, and more controlled. So I just recommend give that a try. I mean, just come in straight here, and then you stride straight to throw the disc, and just feel that you just don't have any power pushing forward this way. Compared to now, if you come in and you step out back here, see, I'm on my toes. Now I drive in to my throw here. But I'm on my toe pushing all my weight. And you're gonna notice a big difference. So that's one of the benefits of coming into a staggered stance. It's just the way you push off your back leg to transfer your weight is just more efficient and more powerful. So I just recommend give that a try. And you know, like I said, you're gonna notice a huge difference. And the other thing nice about having this leg behind is it holds your hip back. It keeps your hip backwards. See, it's gonna hold the hip back. So when you coil, you have more tension with this hip back. Now, when you come forward and push out, you're gonna uncoil harder into the throw because the hip is held backwards. So the benefits, like I said, of coming into a staggered throw is, you know, is really the best way to do it. I guess, you know, there's all the benefits you get from this stride compared to trying to stride straight. You know, it's huge. You know, better power better weight transfer to the front, better balance because the leg's behind, and it's going to hold that hip back so you can throw harder. So anyways, I just recommend give that a try, see what you think. But if you like to watch the pros, they all throw like this. This is the standard throw. So anyways, this is Michael from Maui. Aloha.